Welcome back to Theme Journals. Okay, so I cut some of these out to put as just glue-in decorations straight into the advent calendar. And then I've got this old Christmas decorations, or this old Christmas bag that I used a couple years ago to wrap something for somebody, and then I completely changed my mind, or I somehow, oh, this was the extra paper from that. I had to buy some paper bags because I was out of wrapping paper. They had no more Christmas wrapping paper at the $1.25 store. How can you run out of wrapping paper before Christmas is beyond me, but they did. So anyway, we're going to use this. Now what I could do, but you'd see it wouldn't be a hidden paper clip if I did it that way. All right, let's see what this does. Ooh, that looks good. And I'm, you know, just trimming it up. All right. Yeah, I think I might not use these buttons this time around. This will be for a different project because they're just super bulky. You know, but you get your stuff out when you're working on a project, everything that you have. Some of it you'll save for a different project, some of it you will use, and some of it you might decide, well, I don't know if I'll ever use this for a project, let's give it away. Yeah. Okay, so this is a great way to use up scrap bag pieces. Yep. Let me show you. See? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this right here. And then we're going to cut away this crease here because these are like the sides and bottoms of the bag. Because I use the fronts for decoration because I was so out of Christmas paper that year. All right. Necessity is the mother of invention. There you got it. And then I'm just using since it's a paper bag that I'm trying to, you know, squish down, I'm using the bone folder this time to make a crease on my edge. No, let's not use that one, April. All right. So since it's fairly the same, I'm going to squish it the same, and it's a really good match. So I'm just going to glue it. All right, where's my piece of paper, or piece of bag paper? I know I had it, I don't know where it went to. Well, here's another one I can use. Yeah, I'm looking all over the floor for it. It's not on the floor. I don't know what I did with it. I'm so tired. All right. We're going to cut off a little bit on this side. Maybe that's the only side I really needed to take it off on. All right. These are the pieces we cut off of the little envelopes. All right. Yep, I could have sworn I had a big piece of this, but anyway, maybe I used it up already. I doubt it, but anyway. Okay. And we're going to look at it critically and see if we need to cut it because, you know, we want a straight length. This is not quite straight, April. There, it's better. And then we'll just do the bone folder at the top and proceed with our knight. Yeah, because these are a little bit blah-er, not as decorative as the other pieces that we were using. We're going to put stickers on these. We don't want blah. All right, let's see. Here's another. All right, let's. Maybe I did use up that section. I got to rewatch this video to find out. It's so funny. I rewatch some of the videos I make, and I'm like, "Did you really say that?" And I go back and listen to it. Oh yeah, you certainly did. Don't remember saying it. That's hysterical. There's one video somewhere in amongst the ones I've made, and I was talking, it was really super late at night, and I said something about a peach cobbler, and I can't really remember what I said, but I just laughed at myself so hard when I heard that. I was like, really, April? Really? Peach cobbler? Let's see here. All right, that's good enough. All right, let's see if we can salvage these squares here, or these offcuts here. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll find out. Yeah, I guess I could if I cut this a little bit more. The gold will need to go around this piece. It'll be a smaller all right, now this is a little bit and this is about a little bit, and that's a little bit to match. Okay. Ah, here's the last piece that I was looking for, I think. I don't know anymore. I'm going to go to bed after that. I've done enough videos. Hopefully I don't screw it up uploading it. Because I've got one for Thursday, which is tomorrow. I've got one for Sunday and one for Tuesday of next week because I've been called up on federal jury duty. And if I have to go on federal jury duty, I'm going to have to drive Lyft between 5 p.m. and midnight to make my money, because I did the calculations and the government doesn't even pay you federal minimum wage for federal jury duty. There, I finally found my words, sorry. They pay you $6.25 an hour, and federal minimum wage is no, I did this wrong, didn't I? I should have gone like this, I think. Yeah, all right. And federal minimum wage, you know, it's nothing to talk about, but it at least is $7.25 an hour, not $6.25. And if you're doing something for the federal government, they should at least pay you federal minimum wage. It's ridiculous. I've always been of the opinion that the poor people who get on jury duty, or the 12 people who are assigned to jury duty, are just the poor people who can't figure out how to get out of it. I'm still of that opinion, and so far, when, you know, I don't know if you remember, but when federal IDs first came out, they said, at least in New Mexico, if you don't get federal ID, you can't go into federal buildings. You can't, you know, enter without this, you know, real ID stuff. And I didn't get real ID, yet I wrote into, you know, the people that I can't, you know, I'm sorry, but I can't serve jury duty because, you know, I don't have federal ID. And they said, oh yeah, you can come in and serve on the jury. I'm like, really? I don't have federal ID. So was that all a lie to get us to comply with real ID? And is the real ID really used for something else rather than identifying people who are U.S. citizens and whatever to get into federal buildings? Anyway, I think it was a lie. Oops. Look what I forgot to do. So yeah, I really think it was a lie, and look how cute that is. Anyway, they snookered us. Oh yeah, we're not going to use that. Okay. Oh, I was thinking about putting this in with a paper clip for my daughter to like make a little Christmas diary for Theo. I haven't made up my mind yet. But anyway, I thought I'd share that. All right, here we go. Here's another piece of that. We'll come up here and make that line straight. We'll come up here and make that line straight. Okay, that's better. And let's see. maybe what we'll do is cut down the center of this and then we'll have enough for 2 sets of hidden paper clips. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to mush that with the bone folder. I haven't used my bone folder like this in a while. We're going to cut across here, and then we're going to make sure that that is cut properly, and this is cut. This is crooked. Oh, this is crooked too. I guess we can check how crooked it is on our, yeah, this is crooked too. Okay, better. Better isn't perfect, but it's better than what it was. So we'll do. Okay, that's too short. Okay. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, that works. Crooked as all get out, though. Shouldn't matter too much because it's on 2 sides of this. And unless you're really AR, you're not going to sit there and measure all this. And I know that even though my daughter is AR, she's not going to do that. All right. Let's see how we're doing on time. All right, we have a few extra minutes. Oh, you know what? I have these beautiful stickers. Let's use these on this project. All right, we'll use the golden ones, I think. See how they turn out. Oh, look at how cute that is. Okay. Well, where is my eraser? Oh, here it is. Okay. That's so cute. We'll use these reindeer up real quick, won't we? All right. Okay, so we got one decorated. We got enough for 2. I mean, how cute is that? Okay, so we got that decorated. Maybe I'll just leave that one as is. It's upside, you know, the Santa thing is upside down, but that's all right. That's decorated enough. Okay, this one needs something. I wonder if I should just go ahead and use the silver. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the silver stickers too, April. All right. Okay. All right. Now I like this on this, so we won't fuss with that. This needs a little something extra. Okay, let's turn this one over and use another one on this side. And we've got one more of these reindeer. Oops. Ugh, get off of me. And then we've got to do something here. Hang on. What else did I dig up? Oh, you know what? No, that doesn't look good. All right. All right, hang on. Give me a second. All right, let's use some of these. I don't know about you, but I sort of judge how much fun I've had by how messy my desk is at the end of the session. Look at this mess. All right, one more. Let's see. Yep, we're going to decorate this side too. Let's see here. Let's switch over to the red then. Not the right one. Very cute. Very cute. I'm enjoying these Christmas stickers, I must say. Although I'll have a lot left over when I'm done. But, you know, you buy stuff thinking, oh, that's cute. And you don't really have a theme in mind. And you got all these oddball stuff. So when you do theme journals, you definitely want to have a theme in mind before you get cracking on your projects. I didn't really decide on a classic Santa theme until I started working on, well, once I started seeing the papers on Temu. So, okay. So these are the hidden paper clips we did today. I found one extra hidden paper clip from the other day, so I have 3 more from the other style, so that's okay. Put them over here, and maybe we can do something with washi tape next time. We'll see how that goes. Because I do have Christmas washi over here. I've got this and, you know, this. A little bit of that left over. So I don't know. I haven't really incorporated any washi tape into the project, so maybe I can figure out a way to do that and decorate at the same time. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me on this Themed Journal journey, and I'll talk to you on Thursday. Bye.